Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lanolin, and today is the first episode of my Vanilla Build Spotlight mini-series. Now, I say Vanilla 1.8, but I do have a few quality of life mods, which, of course, I discuss in the teaser trailer. So, if you're curious what I'm using, go ahead and check that out. In this episode, we're going to be spotlighting what I like to call my factory. This is an underground factory, as you could see, that houses a lot of the automatable, well, mostly automatable, or in this case, semi-automatable for the tree farm, builds that I have found all across YouTube. For the most part, some of these are my own, and some of them are just general builds that work. The first build I wanted to look at is the melon farm. This melon farm was made by Mumbo, which I'll have a link to this build in the description of the video if you like it and you want to check it out. But like I said in the teaser trailer, this little mini-series is just to kind of spotlight some cool builds that you can do in your single-player world that aren't like ridiculously huge or resource-intensive. So I really liked this because it was pretty simple to set up, as you can see. I didn't have to dig out too much to get it to work, and its output is pretty good. Pretty damn good. Now, I've had way more of this in here than what's in here now, because I've been using it a little bit, all sorts of stuff here and there. But overall, fantastic build. I really like it, and I think it fits perfectly with the theme of this series. Nice, simple build. Easy to build on a single-player world. Does require a lot of slimes, I will admit that. A lot of slime balls needed, but other than that, super simple. Alright, moving right along, we have the next build, which is pretty straightforward. It's not anything too special. Oh man, I thought I had some blocks on me to help me build. No worries, we use pumpkins. So anyway, the cactus farm is pretty straightforward. Nothing too special about it. It's pretty standard, I would say, and it produces a ridiculous amount of cactus, as you can see. Tons of cactus, stacks on stacks, and I'm sure the hopper behind it is totally full of cactus as well. Yeah. I'm actually thinking maybe I should empty that out to make sure I don't have a bunch of cactus floating around up there, causing a bunch of lag. But overall, fantastic build. Nice and easy. No real resources required other than, I guess, a few cacti. This next build is actually one of my favorites. Created by Example Craft. Again, I'll have the link in the description of the video if you like it. Oh, there it goes. It uses a bud switch that activates whenever one of these sugarcane grow. And it shoots it up, which causes these pistons to break. And yeah, it drops down here to be collected by a hopper cart. Boom. Also has really good output. Definitely worth building. And minimal NPS, like no FPS impact at all. Like it's nice and small, super small footprint, and doesn't really require much as far as resources. You do need obsidian blocks, or any type of immovable block. So that's one little drawback, and a little bit of slime. But generally speaking, fantastic, nice and simple build that I highly recommend, and is probably going to be one of like the first things that I build in a standard Minecraft, like vanilla starting up world, or even a modded world, really. Like first build, this is a great first build. Alright, so the next build on our list, which is probably the biggest one that I have down here, this one is a little less practical for a single player world, but I really wanted to build it, and as far as resources go, it isn't too bad. It just requires a pretty large footprint. However, I mean, this is all wood. This is an entire block of wood. So I definitely can't complain about its output. Now, it is semi-AFK, meaning if you want to go ahead and farm a whole bunch of wood, you need to fill this up with bone meal and just kind of stand here right-clicking, placing saplings, which I'll have a little bit of a demonstration in there for you guys so you can see it actually in action. Just right now, because I only have, I'm only here by myself, I can't really show it too well, so I got a little something prepared for that. So until then, we can come back here and take a look at all the awesome redstone. It's pretty much just a lot of redstone and a lot of repeaters and a lot of pistons. It's mostly a lot of pistons. But other than that, it's not too bad. Again, a pretty large footprint, but I would say it's pretty worth it. And you don't even really need to have a bunch of bone meal. Like what I was doing for the most part, because this was something I actually built pretty early on, in this world was I would just come down here periodically as I'm building and everything. If I needed to come down here and get something or whatever, I'd just see if there was a tree already grown, or if it needed a sapling, just place a sapling down, go back to what I was doing. As you can see, I got a bunch of saplings in here. Now it's supposed to work for spruce and birch, but I haven't really had any luck with that. I think you need to replace these oak wood planks right here with birch or spruce. But again, this was built by Mumbo Jumbo. I will have a link to the description to the video where he explains how to build it, because again, I won't be explaining any of the tutorials for any of these, as they are not my builds, and that would be very rude. So the final build that we have here is actually one of my own. It's nothing too special. It's basically just a bunch of item hoppers all around a furnace. But one thing that I really liked, since I had access to lots and lots and lots of wood, was charcoal. As you'll see in a few future builds, I utilize a ton of fuel for smelting all of my resources. And since I didn't want to have to constantly mine coal, I decided, hey, why not use all of this wood that I have to generate some charcoal? So I got myself a few lava buckets together, as you can see. Look at that, they all just come pouring in. Yeah, you just put the lava buckets into here. Doot, 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 goes down. They dump into the bottom, and then you can put your wood up here, which I guess we can go ahead and grab some, huh? Just for demonstration purposes. There you go. Drop them in the chest up there. They come down through the hopper and land up here in the furnace. Now, that did eat up that did waste a lava bucket, but it's all right. So, because lava buckets, they generate a lot of fuel, you'll definitely want to have like stacks and stacks and stuff in here, as you can see. But I like it. I think it's fantastic. And of course, they're all dumped into here when they're done, including your buckets. So you just grab your buckets, go grab some more lava, come back and refuel it. So again, this one was my own design. I really like it, and I might do a tutorial on it, but it's pretty straightforward. You can just kind of see how it's built. So anyway, there we go. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to check out Mumbo Jumbo's tree farm and melon farm if you liked it, and of course check out Example Craft's amazing sugarcane farm. If you enjoyed it, and maybe look out for a tutorial on my little charcoal farm over here if you guys need a little help putting it together. But generally speaking, I really like this video. I think it turned out okay. I hope you guys liked it as well. Remember, these are just the kind of showcase builds that I like on YouTube that I think would fit really well in a single player experience. So again, if you like these and you really want to build them yourself, don't ask me. Check out the description. I'll make sure to have the links to the appropriate videos in there for you guys so you can build it yourself in your own single-player world. I'm just here to show them off and to show you guys how pretty they can look. So thanks for watching. I have been Lanolin, and I will see you next time. Oh no, come back! There we go. Bye.